Hey everyone, this video is going to be a quick introduction to the Maslow Community Garden. The Community Garden is the space where the Maslow community can share project files and list items for sale. It's based on GitHub, which is great because it means that anyone can make a change to any project, but it's a little confusing. And so in this video, we're going to go over some of the trickier parts. So let's create a project. To add something to Community Garden, we'll just click this Add a Project button up here. And we got to give it a name. A quick description of what the project's about. We have to enter our GitHub username here so that we can be added as a collaborator on the project. We have to choose a picture which shows off the project. We're just going to pick some pancakes here. And then we've got to start the project off with some files. And note that I've got file 1. So I'm going to add some more files to this project later as well. And then we got to choose what category this project is going to be in. So we'll put it in the just miscellaneous category. And then we press create. Now what's going on in the background right now is the community garden is setting up a GitHub repository for this project. In a few seconds, so now our project's been created. It won't actually show up on the website until the web page refreshes in 5 minutes. But we can click this button, accept invitation right here, and that's going to take us to our project. But instead of doing that, you should also have received an email through GitHub saying that you've been invited to collaborate on the project. So just in case you close this window or something, let's check the email version as well. And so when you get that email invitation, it's going to look something like this. All right, so now we've accepted that invitation, and it's taken us to our project here. And so this example file 1 here, that was in that zip folder we uploaded. But let's say we want to add another file. We can click Upload Files here, and we can add as many more files as we want. And when we're ready, we just click this Commit Changes button. And so now our project has 2 files, and let's say we want to add some instructions to it. So we can add some instructions to the project. Save that. And let's add to the bill of materials here. Let's say you can buy the parts to make this thing if it has specific parts. Save that one also. And now these changes won't be reflected immediately on the Community Garden website. It refreshes every 5 minutes. So it can take up to 5 minutes for the changes you've made here to show up in the Community Garden. So now let's take a look at what our project looks like on the Community Garden side. All right, so it's been more than 5 minutes, so our project should have appeared in the Community Garden. So let's take a look. We put it in the other category, and there it is. Here's our example project. The order of these projects is going to be based on how many stars the GitHub project has liked, sort of similar to likes. So here's our project. Basically, we can click download, and it'll download the files we uploaded. We've got our little description there. We click here, we can see we wrote instructions, and here's where we can see to get the parts to download. That's really the basics of how this all works. So now let's get a little bit more advanced. So let's go back to the GitHub page here. And let's do a couple things. So let's, in here in that link, see how this link was clickable, but in here, this wasn't clickable. we've got to really explicitly tell it that we want that link to be clickable if we want it to be clickable. So here we're going to make a link, and we're going to do that like this. Oops, sorry, it's actually square brackets and circle brackets. And so that's going to make our link clickable. Now we got this clickable link here. And you can find more about that there's a Markdown cheat sheet here. And this is going to give us sort of all the formatting options that we can use. So we can have different headers, we can links, we can make lists. There's all sorts of different formatting we can use in our files here that'll show up and make our project look nice. So let's also say that there's one more file we haven't talked about yet, which is this robot.md file. And basically this tells the garden how to display our project. So let's say we want to move our project, and let's say we want to move our project into the market category. We want to sell it. So now our project is going to get moved into the market category as a thing for sale. And because it's now a thing for sale, we can give it a price. And let's say our thing costs $4. Say it costs $4.25. So this is going to tell the community garden, this right here tells the community garden how to handle our project and what special things to do, like should it have a price on it? And what category should it be in? So we'll save that. And one more, while we're waiting for the community garden to refresh with our new project, one more thing we can do is, let's say we wanted to give someone a link directly to buy our item. We can add $buy equals true to the end of the URL up here, and that URL will link them directly to the buy tab of our project. It also works for, say, the instructions tab. And so that URL will take you directly to the instructions. So now, similar to how we linked directly to tabs within our project by adding something to the top, we can add $market equals true to the top here, and that's going to link us directly to the market tab. And now if we check, we can see that here's our project, and you can see it now has a price, and it's listed as an item for sale in the market. And we can also now see if our link showed up. There we go. So now our link is formatted nicely. Finally, I guess if we want to delete our project, because this is just an example, we can go in here to this robot file. And all we have to do is add the word delete anywhere in here. And now the project will automatically be deleted from the garden. And one of the nice things is that anyone can propose that a project is deleted, and then the community can vote on it. So if there's, for example, sort of a project that's left over that someone started, or if I had forgotten to delete this example, someone else could delete it. Other people can also contribute to projects, propose changes, things like that. So the idea is that we won't end up with any sort of dead project sitting around, that all the projects can be picked up by someone else if the original person loses interest. Thanks for watching.